When it comes to the family dinners depicted in Blue Bloods, breaking into this tight-knit circle can be quite challenging. In one particular episode from Season 12, titled Happy Endings, the dynamics at the Reagan family dinner table take center stage. Here's a glimpse into the memorable dinner scene that unfolds. Eddie Jenko, portrayed by Vanessa Ray, becomes a part of the weekly Reagan family tradition. At first, the Reagans playfully tease her, subjecting her to their signature brand of tough love. Season 12 also introduces Anthony Betamarco, played by Steve Sherpa, to the dinner scene, and the Reagans make sure to lay down the ground rules for him. However, the most noteworthy dinner guest in Happy Endings is Jack Boyle, portrayed by Peter Herman. His return to the Reagan household is met with hostility, albeit infused with a touch of humor to alleviate the tension. As Erin's ex-husband, Jack is no stranger to receiving a chilly reception from the rest of the Reagan family. This family dinner invitation is no exception, with Frank, portrayed by Tom Selleck, cautioning him to be on his best behavior. Jack arrives bearing a bottle of whiskey and a pecan pie as a goodwill gesture, but even these offerings are quickly met with skepticism. Pop, played by Len Cariou, quips, "I have a feeling we'll need some of that tonight," referring to the scotch, before adding, "after you leave." Denny, portrayed by Donnie Wahlberg, doesn't mince words about the pie. "I see you're still sucking up, Jack." Adding to the humor in Happy Endings is the discomfort visible on Erin's face whenever the camera pans in her direction. The dinner becomes particularly excruciating for her, especially when she confesses that she and Jack spent the weekend together in Pennsylvania. She can barely lift her gaze, fearing the judgmental glances from her family. Eddie, on the other hand, finds solace in the fact that she's not the only newcomer at the table and that someone else is the target of the Reagans' playful ribbing. She takes some satisfaction in seeing Erin, one of her usual tormentors, now enduring some teasing herself. Jack extends his sympathy to Eddie as the only other non-Reagan present, prompting Danny to retort, "We actually like her, Jack." Big difference. Jamie, played by Will S., chimes in, "I think maybe he likes being tortured." This scene in Season 11 exemplifies the Reagans' long-standing aversion to Jack, a sentiment that traces back to his first appearance in Blue Bloods during Season 3. While the resentment isn't entirely unwarranted, given his absence during Nikki's upbringing, it becomes evident that Jack is making an effort to become a better person in later seasons. Some Blue Bloods fans may find the Reagans' treatment of Jack contentious. Despite the family's mixed feelings, Frank maintains a degree of flexibility. In a gesture of goodwill, he asks Jack to say grace, a request that Jack dutifully accepts.